Hey guys, it's Mark at Fuego Tobacco Shop again with Lee. And last couple of weeks we've been doing pretty mild cigars. We've been promising you guys a review on a stronger cigar. So we thought we would just pony up and grab the strongest cigar in the entire humidor and smoke that this morning. So what we've got is the Cain by Oliva, which is a triple Ligero cigar. And Ligero, I don't know much about it. I just know it means put hairs on your chest. Tell us what you know about Ligero.
Well, it's a tobacco that a lot of cigar makers put in their cigars to some degree. They'll usually use maybe one or two leaves. It gives the cigar some spice, some strength, but they don't fill the whole thing full of Ligero because it's such a strong tobacco. It's the top third of the tobacco plant. It gets all the sun. So it gets all the nicotine and the spice in it. But Oliva hauled off and filled their cigar completely with Ligero tobacco. And so you are talking about one of the strongest cigars in the humidor for sure.
Mm-hmm. You have a full breakfast?
Well, I ate some brisket this morning, some mashed potatoes and gravy. Washed that down with a big Coke. And so I've got a full stomach, which is really necessary if you're going to eat smoke a cigar like this.
It is. It is a full-bodied cigar. It's very peppery. It's got a lot of flavor to it. It's something that we recommend to people that like their steak with a peppercorn sauce on it, or their coffee black, or their wine strong. It's just a very strong cigar. Naturally, anytime, whether you're talking about food or drinks or cigars, the stronger the cigar, or the stronger the drink, or the stronger the food, the more flavor you're going to get out of it. Obviously, a peppercorn steak is going to have more flavor than a regular steak. You may not like that flavor. It's a very peppery, spicy flavor to it, but it's definitely more flavorful, and that's why you'll see more of the I guess, cigar connoisseurs that have been around a while smoke the stronger cigars.
Yeah, this is not a beginner cigar, so if you're looking at this video and you're thinking, yeah, I've never smoked a cigar, I'm going to go smoke a Cain, use caution, because there's a good chance you're not going to enjoy it. If you smoke cigars all the time and you just can't seem to find one strong enough for you, this is going to be right up your alley for sure. Now, your cigar is the Cain Habano, the original.
Right.
And it's one of the strongest cigars back there. I'm smoking the Cain Daytona. That's a new cigar that they came out with. It's still 100% Ligero tobacco, but they did find a way to back off of the strength a little bit.
Right.
If that's a 9 or a 10 on the strength scale, this one's more like a 7 or an 8. I prefer the Daytona because I think it's a little smoother and it doesn't punch me in the face like that cigar does.
Yeah, the Cain came out about 2 years ago, and it was such a big hit that a lot of people that don't like fuller body cigars were complaining because they couldn't enjoy a flavorful cigar without getting kicked in the mouth. So they have the Cain Habano, they have the Cain Maduro, they have the Cain F, and then they, like Lee said, last year came out with the Daytona for the guys that want a fuller flavored cigar, but not necessarily a fuller bodied cigar.
Yeah.
And the cool thing I think about Cain is it comes out of a valley. Cain's a Nicaraguan cigar again. It comes out of a valley in Nicaragua, which Esteli, you probably heard of that. Cigars like Padrones come out of there. Very full-bodied, very rich, very flavorful cigars. But they come out of 3 different Esteli, Condega, and the Jalapa Valley. And the cool thing about the Cain, if on all the boxes they actually have the breakdown of the percentages of the Ligero tobacco on there. And Esteli, for example, is the strongest Ligero tobacco, and the Jalapa Valley is the weakest. The Cain Daytona is pure Jalapa Ligero, and the Cain F, which is the strongest Cain, is mostly from the Esteli. So I think that's kind of cool how it's all from that little valley, and that valley has now become, over the last 4 or 5 years, it's kind of the Cuba of the world. That's kind of where all the great cigars come from. People are raving about that valley. A lot of the cigar manufacturers are trying to get tobacco from that valley. It's a very small area, but the Cains come from that. They're all from that, and it's a really, really good cigar. It's like you said, a very full-bodied cigar.
Oh yeah, I mean, the first time I smoked this cigar, I immediately grew hair all over my chest. Chest hair just going everywhere.
So you went Wookiee on us?
I went full Wookiee when I smoked the cigar.
Did you have a craving of immediately wanting to mount a Millennium Falcon?
Well, no.
And tear the arms off of Boba Fett?
I did. I also grew a full beard.
That's
I look
weird.
like that San Francisco Giants picture.
Yeah.
Fear the beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
It's not your beginner cigar, but
not at all.
it's a great cigar for guys
it is.
that smoke a lot.
It is. If we tell people to come in the store, if you smoke a milder cigar, try a medium-bodied cigar and see if you can see all the different flavors. And if you're a medium cigar smoker, try a fuller-bodied cigar and you'll get even more flavors. If you normally smoke Padrones or Monte Cristos, stuff like that, try a Cain. Start out with the Daytona, try with the Habanos or Maduros, and see what it does. You'll get a lot more flavor from it, and I think you'll enjoy it a lot more.
Oh yeah, definitely so. Real quick before we leave, we've got the Oliva event. We want to make sure you guys know about that. We want to see everybody come out. It's in Rockwall, July 29th. Jack's bringing all kinds of free stuff out. If you buy a box, you're going to get $50, $60 worth of free goods. If you buy 2 boxes, you're going to get another $70 or $80 worth of free stuff on top of that. Raffles, good times. We hope to see everybody out there. That's July 29th in Rockwall from 5 to 9.
Now, by the way, this kind of reminds me of a kind of a taste of a smoked brisket with just a hint of Roman candle. How about yours?
You know, I was tasting a little bit of Black Cat in that thing.
Really?
Yeah, a little touch of Black Cat, some subtle wood spice also in that thing. Interesting.
Interesting. Well, come in, grab a Cain, sit down with one of us, tell us what you think about it, see if you can notate some flavors and a different profile than what you're normally smoking. And until next time, we bid you adieu.